Welcome. I'm Ms.N.S.Lavanya, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. In this video, I'm going to summarize the poem Canto 3 taken from Inferno. Before that, I want to tell the brief introduction about Divine Comedy, which is a 13th century epic poem written by Dante Alighieri. It's a long narrative poem. It is considered to be the preeminent work in Italian literature and one of the greatest works of world literature. The poet's imaginative vision of the afterlife is explained here. It helped establish the Tuscan language in which it is written. It is divided into three parts: Inferno, Purgatorio, Paradiso. The poem depicts the state of souls after death and describes Dante's travels through hell, purgatory, paradiso. While allegorically, the poem represents a soul's journey towards God, beginning with the recognition and rejection of sin in Inferno, penitent Christian life in Purgatorio, followed by the soul's ascent to God, Paradiso. Inferno opens on the evening of Good Friday. Dante embarks on a spiritual journey, traveling through a dark wood. He lost his path and wanders fearfully through the forest. He encounters the ghost of Virgil, the great Roman poet, guides Dante back to his path. Virgil assures him that their path will take them through hell and they will take them eventually to heaven. Dante and Virgil arrive at the gate of hell. Above the gate, there is an inscription on the lintel. The inscription says that this is the way to the city of desolation and eternal sorrow. It says that God, moved by justice made by the gate, and tells all those who pass through it to abandon all hope. Virgil comforts the scared Dante and tells him not to fear. Miraculously, Dante is the only living soul who enters there. As they enter hell, Dante hears shrieks, shouts, screams, and lamentation of the souls. He asks Virgil who these suffering souls are. Virgil replies that they are people who are neither good nor evil in their lives. They dwell here at the edge of hell, rejected by both heaven and hell. They are naked and continually stung by wasps and hornets until they bleed. Worms consume the blood and tears they shed. Dante could not bear a horrible sight, and then they come to a river. This is the picture of the river Acheron. They see a crowd of people waiting at the river bank. Virgil identifies the river as Acheron, and as they approach, an old man named Charon comes near with a boat. He is the ferryman, and his duty is to ferry souls across the river into hell. Charon tells the souls not to hope for heaven. On seeing Dante, Charon refuses to ferry across a living man. He tells Dante that this is not his path, but Virgil scolds him and tells him that it is God's will for Dante to pass through hell while living. Charon relents and begins rounding up the souls due for hell, whom Dante absorbs with fear and cursing their fortune. Virgil tells Dante that these souls are all the people who have died under God's wrath, and that's why Charon is reluctant to ferry across Dante. Suddenly, there is a great earthquake, and Dante is terrified and faints. That's the end of the poem, Canto 3 from Inferno. Thank you all for watching this video.